Your dog thanks you every single day, but you've probably never noticed. Most people think dogs show gratitude only when they wag their tails or jump with excitement at the door. But the most genuine signs of love are hidden in their quietest gestures. He doesn't speak, but he feels, and he communicates through his body, his eyes, and his heart. The problem is that almost no one understands this language, so the thank yous your dog gives you every day often go completely unnoticed. Today, you're going to find out what it really means when your dog brings you a toy, follows you around, or leans on you for no reason at all. Every gesture is an emotional conversation between instinct and affection, and science explains it better than you might think. And the most surprising part? Some of the behaviors you thought were weird are actually the highest form of compliments a dog can give. After this, you'll never look at your dog the same way again. 1. Offering toys. When a dog brings you a toy, he's not asking to play. He's offering you his most prized possession. It's the canine version of giving flowers. This behavior comes from an ancestral instinct. In a pack, sharing resources means inclusion and trust. It's his way of saying, "You're part of my family." One dog owner said her pup always brought her the same teddy bear after every walk. It was his welcome home gift. Small gesture, big meaning. Scientifically, this is well supported. Neuroscientist Gregory Burns from Emory University found that a dog's brain activates its reward center when its owner smiles. So when he brings you a toy, he's really trying to see your happiness. Next time, accept the gift and take part in the ritual. Praise him, give it back, play together. You're not just playing, you're responding to gratitude, because when a dog offers what he loves, he's sharing what he feels. And if you pay attention, you'll notice that this same impulse shows up again, right after meals. 2. Post-meal licks. After eating, some dogs rush to their owners and start licking their hands or faces. It looks like affection, and it is, but it also comes from puppyhood. Young pups lick their mother's muzzle after feeding as a way to bond and show gratitude. Today, that instinct has become the ultimate canine kiss, a chemical greeting driven by love and memory. Studies from the National Institute of Health show that this act increases oxytocin, the hormone of trust and love, in both humans and dogs. It's literally a biological exchange of affection. When he licks you, his body is saying, "Thank you for taking care of me." You can turn that into a connection ritual. Speak softly, pet him back, breathe together. He'll understand the language goes both ways. And that deep need to be close, that craving for presence, explains another curious behavior. The reason he follows you everywhere. 3. Following you around. If your dog follows you even to the bathroom, it's not obsession. It's love in motion. He's learned that when you're nearby, the world feels safe. Among wolves, following the leader is a sign of loyalty and belonging. In dogs, it's pure attachment. One woman said her dog slept next to the washing machine just to hear the sound of her husband's clothes spinning. That's connection. Simple, yet profound. Researchers at the University of Tokyo discovered that dogs release dopamine, the pleasure neurotransmitter, when they follow their owners. In other words, walking behind you is literally an act of happiness. Have you noticed how he only relaxes once he sees that you're calm too? That's emotional synchronization, and it leads to the next behavior, one that appears when the house goes quiet and the day ends. 4. Sleeping in guard position. When your dog sleeps near you, slightly facing the door, he's protecting you, even in his dreams. It's an ancient guardian instinct that says, "I'll watch over you while you rest." But there's more. This behavior also has a physiological benefit. Sleeping close to their owners reduces stress in dogs, and in humans too. It's as if your bodies sync their calm. Studies show that physical closeness lowers cortisol in dogs and regulates human heart rhythms. It's an invisible dance of trust and safety. Notice how he looks at you before closing his eyes, not asking for anything, just making sure everything's all right. And when his gaze softens and he blinks slowly, that's another silent way of saying thank you. 5. Soft gaze and slow blinks. There's a kind of look that doesn't ask for anything, it just connects. When your dog gazes at you calmly and blinks slowly, he's saying, "I'm at peace with you." A study published in Science found that this mutual gaze increases oxytocin in both dogs and humans, the same hormone that bonds mothers and children. It's one of the most silent yet powerful connections in the animal world. Have you ever noticed how time seems to slow down during those moments? It's almost meditative. Each blink is a micro-declaration of trust. And sometimes, right after that peaceful look, he'll move closer and gently nudge you, turning emotion into touch. 6. Gentle nudges and soft touches. That subtle nudge after you pet him is his way of saying, "That felt good, thank you." Among dogs, that touch is a sign of friendship and recognition. Scientifically, it activates the limbic system, the brain's center for emotions and memory. It's the dopamine touch, the "I want more" signal of the canine brain. Research from the University of Lincoln shows that dogs who experience frequent physical contact are more emotionally balanced. Each gentle touch is a tiny thread of gratitude. One owner shared that her dog nudges her every morning after breakfast, his daily thank you ritual. And sometimes that nudge turns into something deeper. He simply leans on you and stays there, in silence. 7. Calm leaning. When your dog leans against you, he's literally saying, "You're my safe place." It comes from an emotional need for security, the same instinct that makes a child reach for a parent after being scared. Studies from the University of Vienna confirm that physical touch reduces stress and stabilizes heart rhythms in both dogs and humans. It's a chemical exchange of calm and affection. He leans on you, and both of you find balance. Have you noticed how he only does that after something that made him feel good or peaceful? That stored-up happiness sometimes bursts out as pure energy. And that's when the funniest behavior appears. 8. Gratitude zoomies. When your dog runs like crazy after a bath or a meal, he's having what I call a gratitude attack. Those zoomies are his body's way of saying, "Life feels good, thank you for that." It's dopamine and endorphins flooding his system, a celebration of pure joy. And the safer and more loved he feels, the more often these happy explosions happen. The Journal of Veterinary Behavior reports that dogs who often express zoomies tend to be more emotionally balanced. In short, joy equals health. And if you really look, you'll see he's not asking for anything. He's simply celebrating. Because for dogs, gratitude isn't just a feeling, it's motion. Now that you know how to recognize your dog's little thank yous, how many do you think you've missed today? Every look, every toy, every gentle touch is a silent proof of how deeply he trusts you. Return it with presence, patience, and affection. Those are the true currencies of canine love. And the more you give, the more you receive. Next time he runs, licks, or leans on you, remember, he's not just being affectionate. He's saying, "Thank you for existing." Share this video with someone who loves animals and wants to see love beyond words. And of course, subscribe turn on notifications, and keep exploring this world where science meets emotion. Your dog will thank you. And if you think you already know all the ways your dog shows love, wait until you see what females do. They have unique, almost secret behaviors that reveal a level of sensitivity and loyalty that even experts find fascinating. In the next video, you'll discover the special behaviors of female dogs you've probably never noticed, subtle actions you've probably seen 1,000 times, without realizing what they truly mean. Click the video on your screen now and explore the emotional world of female dogs, where love goes far beyond instinct.